Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in to the BAMF podcast. I am your host, Mike Lafferty, and today, playing our opening.
That opening came in so quick, I thought someone had literally cut you off mid-sentence, Mike.
Yes, that was the effect I was going for. Our classic. And oh my God, there's a cute little teacup chihuahua on Jason's shoulder. Look at that.
Aw.
It's kind of like
Yeah, that's Jack.
It's Jack's favorite place. Every time we game, Jack's favorite spot is on his shoulder.
Yeah.
As far as like,
all right, sweet. Well, hey, today we are doing a one-shot of Valor Knights from Bloat Games, and you can also pick up this book from Fanning Goat Games. Wow, artificial background. Cannot
this
see it.
partial book.
Partial book. This ghostly book of ancient lore that is barely visible. Going around the table, I am Mike Lafferty, and I'll be playing Mega Hitch, a helpful level 5 tow truck shifter, not transformer. Walt, who will you be playing?
Flyer, combat vehicle extraordinaire, angry adrenaline junkie.
Angry Devil. All right. Are you drawing from your own experience for this character?
No, I am a boring person who never does anything.
All right, fair enough. Jacob, you are the GM.
I am.
Okay. Alice, who are you playing?
I'm playing Nitro Strike with my 2 paint cans, but with my crazy hair today, I'm wondering if Nitro Strike needs a wig for the day.
Do robots have hairstyles?
No, but doesn't stop me from getting a wig.
RC's got that kind of Princess Leia bun thing going on, so it's a
That's true. That's true. He does.
Okay, and last but not least, the fellow with the very cute dog, Jason, who is playing Stinger, correct?
Yep. He's shifts into a Corvette, and I think he's a warrior. So.
All right, cool. Aid, last but not least, I almost forgot you, and I apologize. Who are you playing today, sir?
That's okay. I am playing Gearbox, the tech specialist soldier.
All right, perfect. All right, I will turn the virtual mic over to Jacob so he can get us started.
Okay. Imagine yourself, if you will. It is the year 1987. Awesome hair, like what Alice is sporting right now, is in style. Only usually with vivid, bright, day-glow colors as well. And of course, there are lots of different things happening in the world, including hidden societies of alien shape-shifting robots who turn into vehicles that people just don't know about. And this is the world in which we set our scene. The heroic, noble-hearted Valor Knights, having recovered from their most recent mission in outer space. Yes, they went to space last episode. It was a thing. You know, you're relaxing, you're chilling, you're analyzing the bug goo, and
should we do a recap?
Victor Alpha has problems with how the bug goo is made, considering it requires the lives of fellow sentient creatures to create. That's tantamount to cannibalism, and that goes against the very heart of what it means to be a Valor Knight. So, unfortunately, we cannot use this. New fuel sources, new electrocube sources must be found elsewhere.
So where do we start looking?
Well, as you are discussing this, he tells you about an agent that he sent off into space on a completely different mission. A noble warrior known as Nova Hawk. Some of you know Nova Hawk by reputation. They are a valiant space explorer. Imagine every heroic astronaut just upstanding, I'm going to space. And he's that kind of guy. He likes seeing new things and doing new things and going to new places and telling you all the amazing, crazy stories about the places he's been to. So Novahawk recently
That was weird.
made mention that he was returning to Earth with something new he's discovered, and we're just waiting to hear from him.
Is it burritos? No.
What's
Okay.
I hope not, because methane, while useful fuel source, has not been successfully transformed into electrocube energy.
That took me a minute. That almost flew over my head. That was a good one.
So, you're relaxing from your recent adventure, and then the trouble alarms suddenly go off. You all rush to the briefing room. Yes, there's dramatic music because every episode is just full of music. And you'll rush to the briefing room where there will be Victor Alpha and his technicians as they're watching several screens that show a flaming object falling from the sky.
Okay, who got a sound effects album for their birthday or something? Because you're getting the full use there, but I'm very impressed.
I have no idea.
No idea at all, right, Mike?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. What's up, boss? I just found this really, really cool abandoned railway station, or I think that's what the humans call it. But it's a great place for some art.
That sounds
Why
fine.
is everyone looking at me like that?
Right now, unfortunately, we have a problem. My trusted friends, there's little time to waste. A strange object is falling from Earth to space. Whatever this object is, and unfortunately I fear it may be Novahawk's starship, it's broadcasting a Tectrillion distress signal to all known frequencies. Based on our estimations, the object will crash not far from this location in the desert. I want you to make your way there with all haste and recover whatever or whomever may be found in this ship. I will caution you, however. With the ship broadcasting on all frequencies, it's likely that the Chaos Lords have also intercepted the distress signal and are even now sending their own team to recover what they can. Good luck, Valor Knights. Mobilize.
Oh, I mobilize. I'm already out the door.
So the theme
Out I
song
go.
plays, everyone turns into their vehicle mode,
Hey,
and
Punishment 90. Good to see you, sir.
out the door you go with some very familiar animation that's not at all recycled from other episodes as one vehicle passes out the door and another.
We don't do that here.
Uh,
It's a high quality
And,
artisanal podcast.
And I now understand why I'm told to wipe my wheels before I come in, because as I'm trailing out, you see paint on my wheels trailing line. Oops.
Transform and roll up.
Whoops.
Quality.
High quality, ethically sourced
Ethically sourced.
farm to
Ethically
table
sourced.
podcast.
So yes, as you leave the base, you can see flaming object in the sky crashing down into the desert before you. It is hurtling at just untold speeds, fire, smoke, and there, as it goes over the horizon that you can see, you'll hear a large explosion. Debris is thrown into the sky. Luckily, having done lots of surveys of this area, you're very sure it didn't hit any civilian population areas. And this time of the year, there's very little, traffic out in the desert because it's just too damn hot It's hot outside. I don't think you understand how hot it is here in the United States right now. We have 100-degree days. It's insane. And in the desert, I can't imagine. But you're robots, so you don't care.
Is that why kids keep trying to cook eggs on my hood?
Yes.
Well, thank the spark. It didn't happen 2 days later because it could hit Burning Man.
Oh.
So.
And yes, janitor bot will be very upset with me. You're right,
Yes.
punishment.
Yes, the janitor bot would be very annoyed. Let me find the map here that Aid just finished up for us.
Yay!
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, I should probably take this moment to mention that all of these adventures we've been playing recently on our Valor Knights one-shots will soon be available in zine format. We're going to do an unholy alchemy of fiction with adventures and put out a series of Valor Knights scenes.
Why,
Then-
Mike? Wherever did you come up with such a business model?
Blaster Bolts, which is running right now on Kickstarter. If you like that sci-fi western or sci-fi military stuff, check it out. 6 days left. That's enough shilling. And Punishment 90 says, it's so hot, I'm ready to start wearing spiked football pads and stealing gasoline from my neighbors.
Oh no, don't do that. We don't need recreations of Mad Max or anything like that.
Who rules Bartertown?
Well, he didn't say that he was going to start wearing those spiked football pads on his shoulders, so we don't have to worry yet. On the knees, that's okay, because that's just self-defense. When he starts wearing it on the shoulders, then you know he's going offensive.
I suppose so. All right. So,
All right, so we're driving towards a flaming crash site in the desert.
You are driving towards a flaming crash site. As you approach, like I said, you can see fire and debris has been thrown all over the place. It is just a horrific mess.
Jacob, can we do a quick pause while I show everyone's characters art before we start rolling dice and killing things?
Certainly.
Okay. There's the man himself, Victor Alpha, who Jacob was playing earlier. There's my guy, the redneck tow truck driver. Here is Nitro Strike, played by Miss Alice. Gearbox, played by our friend Dave Smith. And here is Flyer, played by Walt. And I will look for Stinger art, which I know I have somewhere, Jason. I'll show that when I get it.
Yeah, no problem.
What?
I can send it to you if you need it.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, having approached to the area, you will see the scene. It is a massive crater, a lot like you've seen of meteor crashes from all over the place. So it's this huge just dent in the earth of what is normally a very flat plain. There is scattered fire everywhere, but at the center of the crater itself is just a smoking ruin that kind of resembles a familiar-looking Tectrillian ship, but it is just fire, ruin, and quickly melting metal. Scattered around the crater, you can see fallen containers that must have come out of the ship during its crash somewhere. And a lot of these containers, a couple of them have look like they have electrocube canisters inside. The energy that's coming out of it, however, isn't the normal blue-green that you're used to. It's kind of more purplish in color, but it still radiates an energy that looks very enticing. And your watery saliva happens when we use like, smells like electrocube energy. So,
little known fact, electrocube energy smells a lot like Funyuns. It's canon. We wrote the book. It's true.
Any sign of the Chaos Lords?
As you, in fact, mentioned that, you will hear the sound of approaching jet fighters.
Okay.
Here come the busters.
I will transform to robot form as I am nearing the crater and call out, "Watch your feet!" And see if I can basically find a place to take cover from the fighters that are coming up above us.
Okay.
Yeah, do we have like rocky overhangs or anything like that? Like, is the desert like Mojave, or is it like?
Well,
like,
normally it would be very flat in this area, but the recent explosion of the ship has kicked up dirt piles and rocks everywhere, so there is plenty of cover for.
Yeah, it sounded like
everyone
the
to
nice
take
big crater with a. Yeah, it sounded like a nice big crater with a nice big wreckage. So it sounded like lots of space for me to hide in, especially since I'm just a Mini Cooper.
let's do it.
Okay, so if I can get initiative rules from everyone.
Love those. They smell like Funyuns.
And
hot
initiative
Cheetos.
in this system is a d6 plus your dexterity. For those who have forgotten.
Plus the dexterity bonus, right?
That is, well,
Yes, dexterity bonus.
yeah.
And even
Okay.
after leveling up my dex, I'm still probably going to be the lowest, one of the lower ones. I'm going on a 4.
Okay.
I got 7.
I am also going on 7.
10.
I got an 8.
At some point, I'm fully expecting somebody to be like, "I got a rock."
So got a 10. And what did you get there, Aid?
8.
8. Okay.
8. Yeah.
So it'll go fire at the top of the round. What is Stinger and Mega Hitch's dexterity modifiers?
I got a 4.
I had a natural 6. My dexterity bonus is 1.
Okay. Okay. Let me roll here for the NPCs. Bum.
Oh, hey, I should probably mention while we're doing that. If you come back in about 1 hour and 10 minutes, we're going to be interviewing Michael Jan Friedman and Robert Greenberger, two renowned sci-fi novelists, about their short stories and blaster bolts.
Nice.
They mentioned blaster bolts is currently Kickstarter.
It might have
is.
come across.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
sure. Did you? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's possible. I feel so sleazy just chilling in the middle of an actual play like that. Usually we're a classy, high quality podcast. I don't go in for that.
Yes,
kind of
but we
commercialization.
like to, make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
Do you guys know there was a Mars Attacks Transformer crossover in the IDW continuity?
Oh my God, no. Okay. Rolls have been made, and at the top of the round is the Chaos Lord Leader, who managed
Which
to
is
beat
named
you
Dave.
out. Who managed to beat you out by rolling an 11 flyer.
Bastards.
Indeed. So, flying into the area is this really cool looking high-tech futuristic jet. Let's see, it looks like an F-106 Delta Dart. It's just really awesome looking. For those who want to look up that sort of thing, because I don't have pictures of it. As it approaches, alongside several other of the ubiquitous 1980s F-16s, of which there are 4, the Delta Dart will transform into a familiar-looking foe. And those of you who went on your space adventure will recognize this guy as Storm Bomb.
Not my nemesis. Just saying, not my nemesis this time. I haven't.
Filthy no good so and so.
Yeah, Stormbomb. Didn't he try to sell us out to the bugs last time?
He didn't try to sell you out, but he did try to escape while you were in the middle of fighting the alien bugs. Unfortunately, he found out that the ship you arrived in was a fellow Valor Knight, so that didn't work out for him. However, you did leave him on that space station to rust. So
Well, I believe we actually left him in the ruin of the space station.
To rust.
exactly.
Fair
After
point.
Flyer, yeah. I mean, we destroyed it. I think
Exactly.
we explosively decompressed it.
But
And we
as
told him that
such,
he could walk back to Earth.
he's
He asked for a
kind of
ride.
looks like he's got a grudge going on.
He asked for a ride. We said no.
As Stormbomb transforms, he's like, "It's you! It's you! Drones! Blast them all! Destroy them! But don't shoot the ship! We need what's in the ship!"
You
And
ever notice it's always blast and destroy them? It's never give them a cappuccino or a back rub.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, his voice
Um,
modulator also seems to need some retuning since his space journey.
Well, he's been in space for a long time. It's kind
Exactly.
Of, he's suffering space lag.
Yes, need some oil. Well, we did say he could walk back home on his own.
Okay, so let's see. Which of the 5 of you is he going to aim at?
Not me. I'm not his nemesis for once.
No. He's going to aim at Flyer.
Like you do. Evade 16.
Okay, so he's got that bonus to ranged attack, and he rolls, and that, which only totals a 13, so he sends a bunch of concussion bombs your way. Boom, 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 boom. You roll and dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, all out of the way.
If you can dodge a bomb, you can dodge a ball.
As he lives up to his name, there's the sound of thunder as bombs rain down upon you. But none of them manage to hit. So that brings us to Flyer.
I'm going to return fire.
Okay.
Flash for 90 says, in space, nobody can hear you curse your nemesis for next week's episode.
It's true.
Indeed.
So I'm going to roll, and I'm going to take a shot at him with my blaster rifle. I got a... do I add my dex into that?
Yes, you do.
So I got an 18 and then a 4 on the other die.
Okay. The 18, considering he's flying around at great speeds, is just going to miss.
I hate when that happens. It's all right. I got more where that comes from.
Okay.
Hey, Walt, check messages.
I already saw it.
Okay, cool.
Can't hit what you can't hit. I'm not very good with the words. That's my boss's job. Destroy them! That brings us to Gearbox.
Even if I am the only one left in the universe.
Sorry.
Okie dokie. So I've got 2 attacks with my laser pistols.
I'd like to point out this attractive and colorful map was designed and created by Mr. Aid Smith here on the call.
Yes. Imagine this, but a smoky, fiery wreck.
Right. Does my dexterity increase my to hit bonus as well?
For ranged attacks, yes.
Yes. So it was at +4. I've increased my dexterity by 2 points. So now does that mean it's +6? Sorry.
That
yes,
is
by
correct.
1 point. Sorry. Okay, +5 then. Okay, good stuff. Right. So I get a 21 and a 21.
Damn.
Dang, both of those will strike Storm Bomb square on.
Okay, cool. Damage is not affected, no? By any bonuses,
Yeah.
apart from what's in there. Okay,
well,
cool.
you get your dexterity bonus to that. You add your dexterity bonus to range attack.
Okay,
yes.
So that would be 8 for the first one and 10 for the second one. So 10 blasts for that, 2 blasts from that. Job done.
Oh, very well done.
And I will spin my pistols around my fingers, looking extra happy with myself.
Storm Bomb has a special ability called Retaliate. He is going to make a shot at you with a couple of mini bots who are transformed into tiny cannons on his shoulders. So one of them will aim at you, and I don't think an 11 is going to hit. He is rolling very poorly today.
I feel you.
That never happens to you, Mike.
It happens to me all the time.
That will bring us to Stinger.
Okay, Stinger aims with his blaster rifle. He says, "I don't have friends. I have family. The most important thing will always be family." And then I'm and then take a shot.
You gotta say it in the Vin Diesel voice, the gravelly Vin Diesel voice.
So that's going to be a 21 to hit, 5 on the dice 6, and that's going to be 14 points of damage.
Okay, bam! That is going to hit him. He's not going to like that at all. Keep in mind, there are other targets than Storm Bomb. There are 4 other drones with him.
Okay,
They just haven't gotten to act yet. So that was Stinger. That brings us to Mega Hitch.
Indeed. Who is the target closest to me?
The target closest is Storm Bomb. The drones are closing.
How bad does Storm Bomb look right now?
Storm Bomb has taken some damage.
Okay. Should he be making any long-term investments at this point? I guess is what I'm asking. If you were Storm Bomb, would you say join a gym or subscribe to his new streaming service?
You saw the Storm Bomb art. He's pretty fit.
He's pretty thick. Okay. All right. I will take a shot at him with my laser pistol. Shit. 11. Yeah, plus 1 makes me 12. So, yeah. That's nothing, right?
That will not hit Storm Bomb. That doesn't even come close to his evade. He easily rockets out of the way of your attacks.
Wow.
He is most deft and agile in the sky. Unlike when you fought him last time in, narrow spaceship corridors.
We didn't actually fight him last time. Not that I was there.
Okay.
All right. I'm done. So Nitro Strike.
That brings us to Nitro Strike, yes.
Okay, question. How clustered are the drones at the moment?
Well, they're flying in formation. So
okay. So are they within 10?
There are 4 of them, and they're spread about 15 to 20 feet apart from each other. So if you're trying to do an area effect attack, you're probably only going to get 2 of them.
That's fine. So what I'm going to do then is I am going to crank open one of my cans, toss it up, and smack them with a smoke bomb with my paint bomb with my first attack.
Okay.
And let me roll an attack on that. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
All right.
I was hoping for the nat 20 on the other action, but that's fine. Nat 20. So, you know the drill with the paint bomb. They just get sprayed with colors. And I'm trying out this new color shifting paint. So it's kind of got this glittery, shiny effect that's changing colors.
Oh,
it's all the rage right now in all the miniature painting groups.
You added glitter? How dare you? Oh, no. The herpes of craft products.
color shifting paint. Before color shifting paint was sans glitter. Okay, now for my attack, I'm going to blaster pistol. I'm going to blaster pistol the closest drone actually.
Okay.
That is a 16 on the die, so that's +6 these days.
That will
16 plus 6 is
absolutely hit
23.
the drone.
Wonderful. Here is. Oh, I forgot to do this. D6s on the first two. The D6s are fine. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I do 12 damage
Okay.
with my blaster. So with my other hand, I reach out. I look up and I shoot it. Shoot the closest one.
All right. Drone 1. Let's take them 12 ones. Okay.
And I'm still ducking behind cover right now.
So yeah, two of them like, oh, I can't see. Where am I going? And the other one goes, little freaking mini bot. I'll get you.
I'm hiding in cover. Grab a rock, put it over me.
All right, it is now the drone's turn. Two of them that were hit by the paint bomb will shift into their robotic forms and try to wipe the paint free of their optical sensors, so they can be free of the blindness effect. And that's pretty much going to be their full turn. The one that you shot is going to aim at you and take some shots. Nitro Strike. I'm going to give them disadvantage due to your cover.
Okay.
So I don't think an 8 is going to hit.
Nope, it does not.
So yeah, the rock that you're hiding behind, blaster bolts will strike it, taking out huge chunks of the rock, but you are otherwise safe. And the last drone will fly towards the fiery wreckage of the ship and make its way into the fire. It is dancing into the fire because the fatal kiss is all you need.
We didn't start the fire.
But that's real dumb because it's real hot. Okay, that brings us to the top of the new round. Storm Bomb does not like all the damage he's taken. So he is going to activate his shield so that he will take less damage in the future. And let's see, who did the most damage to him last time? That was Gearbox. Gearbox, you are going to get some fire sent your way. Does a 17 hit Gearbox?
Oh, sorry. 17.
Should hit him on the dot at 5th level.
Oh my god! Okay, I've muted myself and I mute myself 3 times now, and I didn't realise I muted myself again. Right, try again. I have an evade of 17.
Okay, if he's equaled it, then yes, you are hit.
Okay.
So his damage is that. You are going to take 13 points of damage as he blasts you.
Okay, that puts me down to 30.
So yeah, he's activated his ion shield. He has blasted Gearbox pretty solidly.
Oh, that reminds me. Can I do mine as a reaction? I have an ion shield.
Absolutely.
Which means... Oh, that's the start of next turn. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Iron Shield's an action.
I could swear I had one as a reaction.
Okay, don't you have it from your electrocube spells?
Oh, got an absorption
your
field.
Spells. As
yes.
It was.
Yeah. As a reaction, you hit with any damage of resistance that type of damage to the end of your next turn.
So yeah, if you spend an electrocube point,
I will do that.
You can do that, and you will take half damage.
Groovy. Okay, cool. So I take 5 instead, so I'm on 38, and I've lost 1 energon, electro, sorry, and I'm on 7 of those, and I do 1d6 damage back extra when I shoot back. Boom. Okay,
Indeed.
thank you.
You are groovy. That brings us to Flyer.
I think I'm going to try and take out one of these mini bots.
Okay. One of the mini bots on Storm Bomb?
Yes.
Okay.
A +4, 23, and a 2 on the die.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you will hit the mini bot. Do you want to hit sidearm or ballista?
Ballista, just because. Yeah, there's that.
Okay.
It's 1d10, 9 points.
Okay. 9 points. Oh, that is going to take ballista out. Because they're only level 1.
I shout out, "Bye, Melissa!"
Felicia, no!
as you hit ballista, they fly off the shoulder of Storm Bomb. It's ballista! Thud! Boom! Don't worry,
So
kids.
sorry.
They'll be back after they get repaired.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever truly dies in these games.
You know what was funny? I was watching the original episode of Gen 1,
Uh-huh.
and everybody freaked out so bad when back in during the Transformers movie when Optimus Prime died. But if you watch the initial episode of Gen 1, they all died in the crash, and the computer put them all back together.
Yeah.
So it was
Transformers can take any amount of damage as long as their memory and their spark chamber is intact. They can be fixed, which is why Ultra Magnus could be fixed, even despite the fact that he was destroyed on Junkion. They did not destroy his memory or his spark chamber. But that's why Optimus Prime died.
It's the wrong franchise to look for logical consistency.
That's why Prime died, because Megatron did damage to his spark chamber.
Those bastards.
Yep. Cannon! Anyway. I'm such a freaking nerd. Okay, it is after Flyer. Okay, there will be a wrenching metal tearing noise that comes from behind you. And as you turn and look into the smoke and fire of the crashed ship, your team will see this
It's a Digimon
terrifying monstrosity that looks something like an earth dragon or griffin or something tear out of the ship. It is massive and huge. It's like the size comparison between you and the Dinobots. It is easily half again to twice the size as the largest of you. And it's got the Chaos Lord drone in its mouth, and with a single chomp, the two halves of the drone fall back into the fire, and you hear it squelch.
Poor Melissa.
And then the beast roars with rage and power. And as it does so, you can see the purplish energy coursing through its chassis. And for those who can, please make intelligence checks.
Okey-dokey.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
I have not said. I just asked for intelligence
13.
checks.
14.
Okay.
19.
All right.
Hooray!
17.
Okay.
14.
Okay. The DC was a 10 because you're all of your characters are generally familiar with this guy. This monster has the chassis colors of Nova Hawk, but this is not Nova Hawk's form. This is something worse. You're not sure what's happened, but something has changed them.
He's evolved or mutated.
Something has made Novahawk into a monster.
Yeah, but is he a monster that's working for us?
And I'll give Gearbox another intelligence check or wisdom check, whichever is better for you.
I got intelligence is better. That would be a 22.
Okay. Doing a quick analysis of what you see here, the purplish energy that Novahawk is giving off, the electrocube power source that he's radiated, looks similar to the electrocube spills that are scattered about the crater.
Okay.
Do with that information what you will.
He could be my Eidolon.
And that brings us to Gearbox. It is your turn.
Okay, so big bad guy is still around, or is he now out?
Stormbomb is still around. One of Stormbomb's mini bots has been destroyed, though.
Okay, I will zaps himself then. So that would be 13 with the first one.
That's
and
going to
13
miss.
13 with the second one. 2 sevens.
Unfortunately, those will both miss.
Okay, cool. And my extra energy dissipates as well from that. So, okay.
Okay. That brings us to Stinger.
Okay. Are there any more drones left?
One of the drones has been destroyed. One is currently trying to shoot at Nitro Strike. The other two are wiping off their optical sensors. So you have 3 drone targets in the sky.
I'm going to shoot the one that's trying to hit Nitro Strike.
Okay.
And then Stinger will yell, "Somebody's been watching House of Dragons," and then open fire on the
Hot D, as it's called online.
Okay, that sounds like something completely different.
Right. So I roll a 16 to hit, and with a 6 on the dice, I guess that's advantage, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And then roll 11 damage.
Okay.
So maybe for my advantage, maybe striking the drone causes maybe a part to shoot off and maybe put one of the other drones off target.
Okay. What will happen? Considering you've also this is the drone that was at Nitro Strike. You have reduced it to zero hit points, but in doing so, you've also caused one of its jets that's on its back to ignite, so it starts flying everywhere, all over the place, out of control, and the other two that are in the air are forced to dodge and get out of the way as it passes by them. So they'll have some disadvantage on their next action.
Do a barrel roll.
And eventually you'll see the drone just explode in the sky once its fuel catches fire. That brings us to Mega Hitch.
All right. Shoot. How much damage did Gearbox take last time?
I took 8.
8. What's your total?
I'm on 38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a shot at our friend Stormbomb then. Come on, Dad needs a pair of shoes. 19 plus a 1. That would be 20.
19's going to hit Stormbomb.
All right. That's 1d6 plus 1 since I have a blaster pistol. And I do 3, which probably just glances off his armor harmlessly.
That does, in fact, glance off his armor. Stormbomb is big, bad, and thick.
So you're saying he's the bomb?
I am, in fact, saying he's the bomb.
And Punishment says he's making a pun before Bomb Podcast. You guys are never boring. Best part of my soul crushing workday. Well, thank you, sir. It's the best part of my soul crushing workday as well.
He laughs at your pathetic. He laughs at your pathetic attempts to harm and brushes off your blaster bolt.
Do we get 2 actions? Can I try something else if my
Yes, you
attack
do.
was? I would like to try an ensnare attack with my tow truck cable.
Okay. Give it a whirl.
All right. I guess that counts as a ranged attack.
Yes, it does.
Never mind. Roll a 2. Modified to a 3, though.
All right. So, yeah, you throw out your cable. It's heading right for him, and just before it gets to him, end of the line, and and gravity breaks it fall to the ground. He's apparently just out of your reach.
This is not my day.
That brings us to Nitro Strike. BB.
Beep beep. So I have a question. Anything in melee with me yet? As things have been closing in.
The drone that was zeroing in on you was shot out of the sky by Stinger. There are 2 other drones in the sky. They've managed to clear your paint from their optical receptors, so they are.
But no one's in melee.
Free, but no one is currently in melee. No, all of the Chaos Lords are currently flying.
Okay.
Because we can fly and we have advantage. High ground.
Yep, that's why I'm staying in cover then. Okay. So what I am going to do then is I am going to take they've been shelling me, and so I'm going to actually move out of this cover spot.
Okay.
How high up are they flying?
They're like a good. They're at various different heights, but usually between 30 to 60 feet. So they're still within range of most of your ranged attacks.
Yeah, it's just a little hard for me to. Okay. So I will at that point. I will backflip out, roll up, and backflip out of my little hole. Basically rolling under another hole that the one that was shooting down at me made. And as I'm doing so, I'm trying to kick up as much of that dust underneath me as I can, and then I shake up my propellant really, really hard, and I blow it. So I basically create this. When terrain makers, they use that propellant glue plus the gravel dust, and I'm just basically spraying everywhere underneath on the underside of their chassis. I'm doing that to Storm, and
Okay.
I'm doing a dirty trick, basically gluing his gears together so he can't move. I'm going to do a dirty trick and take some cover.
Okay.
Okay, Flyer, Gearbox, get him, quick! Ooh, that's an 18 on the die. That's good. This makes up for my last night. And it's a 6 on the D6. Yeah,
Okay.
with my bonuses of +4 and a 6 on a D6.
That's going to hit him, and with the added bonus of the advantageous roll, the dirt and everything that's going to get into his fuel. That's going to get into his intake valves. He's having trouble staying in the sky. You can watch as his jet turbines start sputtering out. And it looks like he may fall out of the sky.
I got him!
So anyone who takes a
cover.
shot at Storm Bomb in the next round will have advantage due to that.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm limited to one of the conditions: blinded, incapacitated, poisoned, or restrained. I'm taking restrained.
Okay. That means he really can't move. Okay, good. Good. So yeah, he's like, freaking mini-bot. Just shoot the mini-bot. And the one of the drones will take a shot at you, Nitro Strike.
Sure thing.
And 12, I doubt, is going to hit. They can't roll a freaking die to save their lives.
It's so funny because I was in a game last night that I could not roll above a 5 on my D20 all night long. It was irritating. Now I'm rolling high.
The other drone, hey boss, do you want us to do something about the big giant freaking kaiju? But Stormbomb's a little preoccupied at the moment. Let's see. The other drone, having received no other orders. Let's see. Stinger took out the other drone, so he'll attempt to send some retaliatory shots at Stinger. 14 to try to hit Stinger.
That is just a hit, sir.
All right, if he just managed to hit, that is 9 points of damage as he blaster bolt strikes you.
Oh man. Okay. So that's minus. You got to subtract the AP from that, right? The armor
Correct.
points or
You take the armor points away from that.
all right. Cool. Thanks.
What's the giant turkey vulture doing?
He's not gotten to act since he appeared. The drones were at the end of the round. It is now Stormbomb's turn. Stormbomb is going to attempt to get out of the dust and debris and crap. And why did I close my dice roller? Okay, Stormbomb. Let's see. This is like a. Let's see. I'll attempt to make this like a strength saving throw to like clear his turbines and stuff. That is only a 10, however, which I don't think beats the DC of Nitro Strikes. No, that does not. Okay. So Stormbomb is still in the problematic condition that they have. They are looking like they may retreat soon. Brings us to Flyer. You are muted.
You're
sir.
muted, Walt.
There we go. How am I now?
We can hear you just fine now.
All right, we might as well deal with one threat before we handle another. So I'll take another shot at, and then what do you call it? I'm going to take another shot at Stormbomb.
Before you shoot Stormbomb, I can give you the reroll, but I'm going to actually petition that I spend my lucky ahead of time and just give you advantage.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
I want him critted. I called for you and Gearbox to get him.
He's got it. He's because he's under the restraint. He's got it. And
That's true. He's already got advantage. Sure.
He gets advantage, so you can save
That's
your
true.
luck point.
Sure. Roll well.
Right, so
I want him critted in the face.
24.
Ow, that'll hit.
And then the damage is 8.
Okay. Yeah, he's not looking like he enjoys that. Not one bit.
I enjoyed it very much.
Anything else from Flyer?
Well, I did a second. I can do a second attack.
Yes,
So
you
let's. I can do that once per encounter. So let's do that. Oh, I'm not touching. I don't know if I can do this without all my dice falling off. But
if it's a natural 20, I'll trust you.
20.
Told you, crit him in the face.
20.
I got him all set up for you to crit him in
We're
the
all
face.
on the honor system here. I can't actually look at you. So you know.
Oh yeah, because I could just aim it down like that, and you see the Cheerios that I use to bribe my dogs so they don't go bananas.
I love Cheerios.
Let's see. So that would be another 6.
Okay.
So I don't know what the 20 does, but
Roll double damage.
so that would be 12.
Yeah,
And I am bribing my
Stormbomb's
dog.
not like in life right now. So that was it for Flyer. Nova Hawk.
Uh-oh. Something tells me it's going to
Let's
hurt.
see which target the giant dragon is going to go for.
He really doesn't like those Chaos Lords. I can tell.
Unfortunately, Gearbox looks like the tasty morsel that he
Fair
wants to eat.
Okay.
That's probably
So-
wrong.
Wings sprout from its back, launching himself out of the fire. There's that cool swirl of smoke that happens as this beast launches itself with insane speed despite its bulk. And let's see, Energy Claws has that bonus. So that'll be, ouch, 24 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ow. Maximum damage. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
21 points.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh!
As Nova Hawk leaps out of the fire, just you watch as the claws grow disproportionately much larger with this purplish nightmare energy, slash into Gearbox, just tearing Gearbox's chassis to ribbons.
Okay.
Gearbox, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Right, so it's 21, so I am down to 17. Right, I will use my second win to gain 1d10 plus 1 hit point back,
Okay.
of which I rolled 9. So I am now on 26. And is that my only action, or can I move as well?
You can move as well.
Cool. Well, I will move away from the giant slashing clawed monster thing while I do that.
Okay. So yeah, you will run out of the way of this thing's nasty claws, healing yourself as you do so. That brings us to Stinger.
Okay. Stinger's gonna run up, leap into the air, try to blast the underside of the dragon. Let's see what I. Okay, so I roll a 24 to hit, 6 on the die, 7 points of damage.
Okay, a 24 absolutely hits. 7 points of damage.
And then I'll use my double attack, if that's usable with range weapons. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, let's go again then. Okay, second attack is 20 to hit, 3 on the die 6, and then 6 points of damage.
Okay. That will again score some damage onto the beast. Ouch.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
We are at the top of the hour.
Okay. There are 2 more people to take care of, and then we can wrap up at the end of the round.
Okay.
So, Mega Hitch, it is your turn.
All right. I will go over and try to heal Gearbox. So it looks like he could use some help.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gearbox
now I need
is
healing.
looking-
Yes, this is
Gearbox
this
is looking
definitely
pretty darn
desperation.
bad.
Sadly, all I can do is 1d6, but
Better enough.
I rolled a 6.
Groovy.
So,
That puts me up to 32. Thank you.
sure.
Okay. Anything else for you then?
I guess I'll put a force field around him as well, which gives him 10 extra hit points.
That'll help. Nitro Strike.
Nitro Strike. I will. You know what? I'm going to see if I can just drop Storm before he decides to take off.
It is a noble effort.
Nope, I rolled a nat 2.
Your blast will go wide.
Yep.
Do you have any other attacks or anything?
I am actually going to, I'm going to paintball the other drones. So at this point, I start looking for canister. No, shoot! I didn't read. Oh, there it is. Watch out! This one I'm like I blast up into the air with my blaster gun on the underside and shoot it, and as I toss it up with an underhand, basically.
Okay.
That's another 2.
Ah.
But it's a 6 on the D6.
With the chaos of Nova Hawk tearing into your party, you're shooting desperate shots that don't find their mark. And as the battle has turned, apparently for the worse, we will wrap up the scene and hit it to be continued for the next episode. Be here next week for Valor Knights.
And thanks everyone for checking us out. We will see you in 7 days or in half an hour when we're interviewing Robert Greenberger and Michael Jen Friedman. So check out the Blaster Bolt Kickstarter. 6 days left, and we'll see you next week. Thanks everybody.